Welcome to the pilot episode of Bek and Vee.
I'm Beck.
I'm Vee.
And we're going to start our series off with a light commentary on modern popular stop-motion animation.
We decided to start simple for our pilot, not just because someone forgot the props we had planned to use for this episode, but because this is a good experiment for our editor.
Yeah, I will be experimenting with editing our videos. Example here.
Oh, wow!
I will be making them to be the best quality I can make them and most entertaining for you guys. I want you guys to enjoy it.
We really want you to enjoy it. For this video, we will be focusing on important creators and studios in the stop animation field. Specifically, we will be focusing on Aardman Animation, Tim Burton movies, Leica Animation, as well as a few other honorable mentions. We are just trying to focus on the major films that we know, and then we will personally rank them. We won't go through specifics, but we will give a general synopsis of what we think of the movie.
I feel that it's important that we start with what is, in my opinion, the king of stop-motion animation, Aardman Animation. You guys might not share this opinion, but they've been around for quite a long time. They officially formed in 1972, and the studio worked on like short films, shows, and even some popular music videos, such as Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. And in 1993, they released the movie The Wrong Trousers, which was Aardman's first 30-minute animation film that featured Wallace and Gromit. And these characters would go on to later appear in their own films, continued. Aardman was commissioned by several other companies to make TV shows and shorts, and they even continued to make their own, films and stuff. So we're gonna jump right into our opinions. What we're gonna start with is all of the Wallace and Gromit movies. What's your opinion on them?
They're my childhood.
I know, me too.
Although I haven't seen them in years because we're old and we're college students. We don't have time for anything anymore. We barely have time for this.
Yeah. I know I really like the Wallace and Gromit movies because the voice actor for Wallace, he was in the show The Last of the Summer Wine, and that was one of my shows growing up that I'd watch with my parents. I wouldn't understand any of the references, but it's bonding time with your parents, Should we move on to Chicken Run?
Oh my god, Chicken Run!
That's another childhood movie.
I know! It was made the year we were born!
2000.
We are old. If you haven't noticed, we're old. We look like we're 16, but we're old.
People are gonna be like, oh, I'm like 30, you guys aren't old. I'm like,
We feel
50.
old. Does that help you in any way? Okay.
But I know my mom's friend had this one, and she'd bring it to show it to us all the time.
I think the last time I watched this specific movie was back before my parents divorced.
Yeah.
Way back there.
Excuse me.
Maybe before Sophie was born, but yeah.
Flushed Away.
I love that movie.
I do too. That's a great one, and I'd say one of the better DreamWorks films.
Yeah.
I know some people might not agree with that. I know my boyfriend doesn't like this, but I bought the DVD. Yeah, I know. I bought the DVD.
Going to his house later.
I bought the DVD for it whenever our local FYE went out. I got like $500 worth
in the arms.
I got like $500 worth of DVDs for like $40. I was like, so.
Yeah, bye to that $40. You know what I spent $40 on this week? Gas.
Yeah. It's hard to live.
Adulting is bullshit.
Alright, Pirates Band of Misfits.
I haven't seen that one.
Okay, I have. It's a fun romp. Some people might not like it because it's too goofy for them, but that's kind of the point of it.
You can't be too goofy. Look at the fucking Ninja Turtles, goddammit.
Yeah, there's a lot, maybe story-wise, wrong with it, but it's a fun movie, and I think kids would like it, and adults, there's some things in there for them too. So that's a movie.
They always love to slip adult jokes in their children's movies.
And then we have finally Shaun the Sheep movie.
Shaun the Sheep?
Shaun the Sheep. Yeah,
If
whatever
you haven't guessed, we know Shaun the Sheep very well because her brothers watch it often.
Yeah.
And back when I had cable, I watched it a lot because there was nothing else on, really.
Yeah.
But it's cute.
Yeah, we had the DVD series of it, and whenever we got to see the movie, I was so happy to see the movie. It is a little cheesy, but at the same time, it's just a nice, different story to be told from, you know, the Shaun the Sheep series. And I think that's about all we have to say whenever it comes to Aardman animation. I say we should move on to chapter 2.
Now, this is my personal favorite category. 2 of the movies I really love are in here. Tim Burton is well known for having a special style to his movies, whether he be the writer, producer, director, or just the artist. They tend to be on a bit on the dark side, but they have enough charm for the audience in the world he possesses.
Yeah. We're gonna jump right into the opinions on this one. So The Nightmare Before Christmas.
What's this? What's this? There's bright things in the air.
1993 it came out.
Damn.
It's been 25 years.
Shit.
I know.
Do you know the exact date that came out? Somewhere in November, I think.
I think it was November-ish.
Happy 25th anniversary.
I don't know. I didn't get to watch this until I was much older, though. I was a sophomore in high school whenever I saw it.
The first time I watched this, I snuck it from my parents because they hated me watching it. So I snuck it when I was 10, and I watched it, and I really liked it. The only time I got to sit down and actually watch it in my parents' presence was I was about a freshman in high school.
Yeah, mine was we were in an art class, and people heard I had never seen it, so we would put, like, a Netflix movies on the screen.
Yeah. They were like, Beck,
gasp.
like gasp.
Like gasp. Now, James and the Giant Peach. I have not seen this in years, but
I've never seen it.
It's one of those weird movies that, like, if you watch it whenever you're like 5, it's one of those. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It gives you those creeps that stick with you.
Yeah.
But it's a cute story, and I feel like it's cemented its place in the existence of stop motion.
And then the ending is just so majestic.
Okay. Well, we've spent a long time rambling about this. I'll see what I can do for the spoilers. If I can't just, speed it up or something. Actually, I can probably speak to that. So, we're good. Now, I guess it's time that we should just move on.
Dang it, I like these movies. Do we have to move on?
Yes, we do.
Why?
Because Coraline is next.